we're going to be showing you the best alternatives to Fortnite. Number 1. Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a free game that is available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It comes from the developers of Titanfall 2. However, you won't be piloting any giant mechs or doing any wall running. Instead, you play as one of 10 legends, each with their own special ability. It's very similar to Overwatch, but with a battle royale element. Each character is as distinct as they can get, with one that can call in a huge artillery strike and another one that can send out a drone that could heal their allies. You play in groups of 3, and there's always someone to watch your back. However, you don't have to stick together if you don't want to. The good news is that if it's just you and the people that are on your team are still standing, you could still win. But what's even better is that the Apex Legends Season 2 has begun, so there's no better time to jump in. Number 2. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, otherwise known as PUBG. This game is available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, Android and iOS, so it's great for those mobile gamers, console gamers and PC gamers. The price varies, but it's between $30 or £27 all the way down to free on mobile. Before Fortnite was around, PUBG was the king of the Battle Royale genre. You play on a map with 100 different players, but it's much more serious, realistic and much more sort of brutal than Fortnite. Much more like Call of Duty instead of a cartoonistic game. PUBG has 4 different maps: Erangel, Miramar, Sandhawk and Vikendi, all of which are much bigger than any of the Fortnite maps. And you can actually use vehicles to drive around and stay alive. PUBG is much more for the people that like a touch of realism to their battle royale games, and they don't want their enemies to build forts around them when they're being shot. Number 3. Ring of Elysium. This game is only available on PC, but it is free to play. What's great about Ring of Elysium is that it has the brutality and quality that you'll find with PUBG, but it still has that touch of playfulness that Fortnite has. Not only does it have a seriously stunning character creation engine, but you have some real solid battle royale gameplay that'll have you running through ash storms on your BMX or driving a ski mobile. Number 4. Call of Duty Blackout. Blackout is the first time that Call of Duty has ever produced a battle royale game, and it's part of the Black Ops 4 package. It's the same last player standing concept that most of these battle royale games have, but as you'd expect, the gunplay is absolutely phenomenal. Blackout's maps have numerous iconic locations that you will recognize from different areas of Call of Duty, and you can play as some of the most famous characters from the COD series. If you haven't tried it yet, make sure you jump on before Call of Duty releases their next game. Number 5. H1Z1. H1Z1 is available on both PC and PS4. It's free to play, and much like Fortnite and PUBG, it actually started its life not as a battle royale game, but as something completely different. It started out as a zombie survival shooter game, but since the whole battle royale craze blew everything up and changed the whole gaming scene, H1Z1 decided to latch onto it too. It first started out as a King of the Hill mode, where 150 players would scuffle to stay alive, but the matches would be much quicker and far more chaotic than in Fortnite. However, it's now completely free to play on both PC and PS4, and it plays out far better than PUBG and Fortnite and sits somewhere nicely in between. It's very realistic, but also has that fun element that Fortnite has too. They also have a new Auto Royale mode, and it puts 30 teams of 4 players against each other. So it's essentially like groups in, so it's essentially like squads in Fortnite if you're into that sort of thing, so you can play with friends. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope that you liked our select list of games that are like Fortnite. If you have any more suggestions, please feel free to comment them down below. If you have any experience with these games